In 1922, a man named Mustafa Kemal stood in Ankara and declared the Ottoman Empire officially dead. No massive battle, no foreign invasion, just a signature, and with that, 600 years of history disappeared overnight. How does an empire that once terrified all of Europe simply stop existing? Today, we find out. To understand how the Ottomans fell, you first have to understand how impossibly powerful they were. Close your eyes. The year is 1550. The Ottoman Empire stretches across 3 continents: North Africa, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, all Ottoman. At its peak, the empire controlled 25 million people. Its navy dominated the Mediterranean Sea. Its army was the most feared fighting force on earth. The Ottomans didn't just conquer, they built magnificent mosques, grand bazaars, legal systems, schools. They took Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, and made it the crown jewel of the Islamic world. For 600 years, sultans ruled with absolute power. Poets wrote about Ottoman glory. Enemies trembled at Ottoman borders. This wasn't just an empire. This was a civilization at the center of the world. So what destroyed it? Here's what they don't teach you. The Ottoman Empire didn't collapse in a war. It rotted from the inside for over 200 years. Crack number 1, the sick man of Europe. By the 1800s, European nations were industrializing fast. Steam engines, railroads, modern weapons. The Ottomans were left behind. They were still fighting with old methods while Europe built new armies. Tsar Nicholas of Russia famously called the Ottoman Empire the sick man of Europe. And he was right. Crack number 2, the sultans lost control. In the early years, Ottoman sultans were warrior kings. They led armies personally, but later sultans grew up locked inside the palace, never seeing the outside world, never understanding their own empire. Power shifted to corrupt officials and palace advisors. The empire was being run by people who cared only about themselves. Crack number 3, the land started disappearing. Greece broke free in 1821. Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, one by one, Ottoman territories declared independence. European powers supported these rebellions, slowly cutting the empire apart. Every decade, the map got smaller. Every decade, the treasury got emptier. Crack number 4, World War I. The Ottomans made their most catastrophic mistake, joining Germany in World War I. They lost, and the victorious powers, Britain, France, Russia, divided Ottoman lands among themselves like a conquered prize. By 1918, the Ottoman Empire was finished as a world power. But the final blow came from inside. A military officer named Mustafa Kemal, later known as Ataturk, looked at the ruins of the empire and made a radical decision. He didn't try to save the Ottoman system. He burned it down completely. The Sultanate was abolished. The Caliphate, the religious leadership of the Islamic world, was eliminated. The Arabic script was replaced with Latin letters. Islamic law was replaced with European-style laws. In less than 10 years, Mustafa Kemal transformed the ruins of an Islamic empire into a modern secular republic. But here's the haunting question. Was the Ottoman Empire destroyed by its enemies, or did it collapse under the weight of its own failures? The answer, both. And that's what makes it so tragic. 600 years of history, gone in a generation. The Ottoman Empire's fall is a warning about what happens when great powers stop adapting. They had 200 years to modernize. They had 200 years to reform. But pride, corruption, and fear of change stopped them every time. By the time they realized the world had moved on, it was too late. But here's what nobody talks about. Some historians argue the Ottoman Empire never truly died, that its legacy still shapes the Middle East, the Balkans, and North Africa today. Is that true? That's the next video. Subscribe, because history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. And right now, it's rhyming very loudly. We just stopped listening.